you know, and that, not to say that King's Canyon got boring. Excuse me?
It doesn't matter who I am.
No.
Uh-oh.
Only what I can do.
That's fine.
Dude, show him who you are.
Tap, rack, and clear. I'm ready.
You'll remember the name.
Fluffy brick.
Anyway.
Both eyes closed. Hell, I don't even have to show
What was I saying? I don't remember.
Seasons. Season 5.
Season
King's Canyon
5,
wasn't
right.
boring.
It got boring kind of quick. Just because, like, the only thing that kind of got my attention was the daylight cycle change. And, like, yeah, granted, what was it? What was the capacitor, or whatever you want to call it? That was a nice place. It was good to, like, add. But in the charge towers also kind of changed the gameplay up, because people would focus in on it a lot, so you could, you know, ambush them there. But at the same time, it wasn't enough to me. A lot of the buffs we got just felt too little too late, in my opinion. You know, like, the whole Mirage's buff should have been there since, like, day 1 of, like, season 2, probably.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't have been this long. The whole thing with Wraith, the buff that she got with Lost Treasures, I think was good, but the nerfs kind of, like, they equal out, you know, like, they balance each other out.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's not bad. But, like, I still feel like, you know, being able to see enemies in ghost mode should have been there since since day 1 of release, because, you know,
Yeah.
they said it would be. So, you know, it's, I don't know, it's, there was a lot of things that came up, and Loba was, like, really boring, you know. She had a lot of issues too in terms of glitches, so it's kind of I don't know. There was, like, a lot of failures for me, in my opinion. It only kind of picked up speed when we got quests, and only when we got quests, because that's what everyone was waiting for, essentially. So it kind of depends on what you were looking for when you were, like, first dropping. Because, like, when I first got into it, I thought we were gonna get, you know, quests right away.
Yeah.
And we didn't. And so I had to wait for, you know, 2 weeks, I think it was. I want to say it was 2 weeks. And then, in order to get anything out of it, but it still felt weird at first. Like, the first quest that came out, like, the first mission was boring. You could easily do it by yourself and do it faster, probably, than you would with a team. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Call him if you
I don't know, man. Like, it just didn't feel right. Like, the missions, the quest didn't pick up until, like, almost the ending of
episode
quests.
3.
Yeah, like, even like, well, for me, it was like the very ending of quests. Like, when the quests ended, like, the last 3 chapters, like, the last 3 missions were probably the best ones. And I was just like, that's not a good sign, you know, like, when you can't, you know, yeah, we're all here for the little story bits, but, like, some of us are here for, like, actual missions, you know, missions that actually don't involve us standing in one spot for, like, 5 minutes, you know?
Yeah. One thing I like about different games I've played is the difficulty ranking that they have, and it's like a preset high score, if you will. And it's like, you get bronze if you get this score. If you get a better score, whoa! Thank you, God, for that revive. But yeah, no, it's you get bronze and then silver and then gold. And I feel like having something like that in, like, a PvE thing, like a wave-based thing, that would be something cool to have.
Like, even just a wave mode would be good, you know?
And then having, like, a record holder, even.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
having someone
like
who
a
holds
leaderboard.
that record.
Yeah, definitely.
Body shield here.
Then people can actually see who the best in the game is at certain things. Because you'll run into people, and honestly, I'm not on the internet a whole lot. So I don't see who the top 5 Wraith is, or who the #1 Pathfinder is in the world, so I don't know who these people are, and I don't know their names. So it's not that daunting to me.
Right,
But, I feel like, having a PvE with, like, a leaderboard would be a way for people to, in a way, flaunt that they are the best, they have the best runtime, or they have the highest points or the highest kill count in this wave. Or they've gotten to the furthest wave in the waves.
Yeah.
Or just something like that. So even that would be something cool. Just something beyond the BR. Because obviously people love BR, but, you know, it's... Ultimately, people do get burnt out.
Well, very true. That's why,
so
like, they haven't
Need to mix
teased
it
a
up.
character yet, you know, and that's something that's kind of interesting that they haven't even done a teaser, and we're almost around that corner.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we also have like nothing leading us to believe that we're what what's it called, Olympus is gonna look like, except for
Olympus.
like a couple loading screens that may or may not even be Olympus. So
Yeah.
it's kind of one of these little situations where we have no information whatsoever, and like I'm personally not even looking for it, but from what I've been told from some people that I've been talking to, it's like there is nothing to look for, there is nothing to find. We're still data mining, but we're not getting anything.
Getting anything.
And I'm like, that's crazy, that the fact that you guys haven't found anything yet. And the guy's like, yeah, like, I mean, like, what did you want to know? And I'm like, I just want to know what the map looks like. Or even if there's a character coming out. And he's like, the character's... Like, look, he's like, looking for a character right now is kind of, like, pointless. Just because, like, there's a lot of leaks and a lot of them are fake. So, it's like, do you, you know... It's not... I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to give too much away, but, like, there's a lot of middle ground when it comes to it.
Gonna check this out.
And I feel like right now there's just not much to look for because there is nothing in the system, in the coding rather, to, you know, exploit, so to speak. And that's why I was just kind of like, I just want to know what the next heirloom is. Like, are we gonna get another one this season, or are we gonna get an LTE, or, you know, what's the big move here? And like, no one said anything. But like, there's coding for something to come out this season, but we don't know if it's actually coming out this season or not, considering how much time there is, you know. So it's
Interesting.
I don't know. It's kind of like they find stuff, but there's no timestamp to it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the main. That's kind of the concern, as far as I've been told. So it's
Very
something.
interesting.
Yeah. So, like I said, I am the wrong person to ask because I genuinely don't have any expectations whatsoever, really. Like, nothing that'll really amount to
Nothing
anything.
leading you to believe that there's anything to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's nothing that says to me that there's a good character coming out. There's nothing that says to me that, you know, hey, we're gonna get a decent map or something, or, you know,
Body shield here.
there's not a whole lot for me right now, and I think that's kind of a bad thing, if I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm expecting right now, to be honest. And
Well,
all
maybe
I
it'll
know,
surprise you.
maybe, like, if we get a character tease, like a trailer of some kind, like an animation, for example, right? And then
Backpack here.
we get,
Level
you
2.
know, like gameplay that comes in a little after, or just before the
New kill
season
leader.
starts, or
Watch your
whatever,
six.
then I'll have something to go by. But so far, every character that has come out, you know, since, well, I don't want to say since Revenant, but like that's kind of the truth, in my opinion. Like, ever since Revenant came out, the characters have been very lackluster, in my opinion, and
Yeah.
there's not much to.
So what's that? That's a low button.
Yeah, that's Lobo and Revenant so far. Yeah, like they have been released, but they've been released with like failures, you know, like a lot of imperfections, you know.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot, you know. I don't have any hope really when it comes to characters, because like they'll be released like with absolute garbage, you know. Like, I mean, to me, in my opinion, Revenant should have changed the game in the same way that Watson changed the game. But the fact that he was released like in a beta form, essentially,
Essentially, yeah.
yeah, like he was unplayable for like a really long time until his season came into an end, essentially. And then he had some viability, but no one would have cared to pick him up again unless, you know, they had already played him, you know. And those people that have
he didn't get his totem buff until season 5.
exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Had that
So like,
boundary. Yeah, he had his boundary for a while.
yeah, like it's kind of one of those things where, yeah, they were good. Well, like, when he got his first buff, like the whole, you know, like coming back with more health or whatever, that was good. That's a good thing to come back with full health, or like half health rather, and like 2 bars of shield or something.
Repositioning.
But it is also one of the things that kind of, you know, because of the boundaries, the limitations on his totem, you
Yeah.
kind of had to be even more careful. And I think that's kind of a good thing, because you know you had to be strategic about where you placed it and how far the range was, and you had to know that. And I like that because of how, you know, a resin sorting, like the middle one, not the one by the balloon. Now they're getting popped off on, yeah, that's right. But yeah, like, with the limiter, like you know, I feel like that was good, because it gave you, you know, the opportunity to strategize on it.
Yeah.
I think Crypto sees something here, and I'm tempted to believe him.
New kill leader. Soon to be me. There are no squads near us.
Oh, cool.
I'm back. Logged off my drone.
Well, there are squads, just not within his range.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, being strategic with the placement was kind of a key point with Revenant. But now, without the limiter, you can just do literally anything with that, and you don't really have the consequences to pay for, unless, of course, there's a team that's on your ass, already going to the totem to break it, or just to even like spawn kill you even. And that's kind of something that I thought was interesting, because at least when you had the limiters, you kind of had to be smart about where you put it. Now people just kind of put it wherever they want, and that's not really... That's more of a band-aid than an actual fix.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, maybe increasing the parameter a little bit would have helped.
Yeah,
Whoa,
exactly.
there's a caustic trap right here. Get rid of that.
Care package incoming. Let's get to the
The lifeline buff was good, but again, too little too late, if you ask me.
Ow! I got out of it long enough for him to not see his hit markers, I guess.
No one's coming in.
Pitching into my eye in the sky.
Not yet.
I'll let you know what I see.
Covering that sector.
I want him to ping it.
Hostile spotted.
Oh, rear.
Yep. That's really all that is.
Fire. Popping smoke. Spotted. Double timing it.
Activating EMP. Bamboozles. Backing out of my drone.
5 teams. 4 teams there.
Red Evos.
My drone has been destroyed.
Yeah, I believe
Old Painless knocking at the door. Smoke up.
it. Ah, I missed. They all went inside. Well, at least 2 of them did, at least. Some are falling off the roof.
Danger close.
Busted.
No red Evos. I think it's a caustic.
Might be onto something on that one. They went in here. Purple. Bloodhound.
Thermite grenade out.
He's taking too many hits.
I need to
Check 2 purples.
Sending out another me.
Got him. We gotta get out of here.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Just jump over the
Let's go
fence.
this way.
Let's go here.
They're coming in. They're coming in. We have to go. We gotta go. Jump the fence into zip line.
Relocate here.
A decoy escape deployed. Let's move that way. I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Leave him, leave him.
We're gonna have to leave him. We're gonna have to leave him.
Up in the chimney.
These guys are super pushy.
Yeah, they are.
Spotted.
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy. Oh man,
Zip
we
over.
lost one. Now we have to do extra work.
We can't really do much about it. He's gonna get swallowed up by that ring.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave it.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky.
I mean, I could survive it with a
Recharging
med
shield.
kit.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Gold armor even.
You wouldn't survive that team.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I thought I had shield batteries. No, I don't.
Give my shields a recharge.
I've got one I can drop here.
I'll keep it on storage, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, you, my friend, are very welcome.
Give my
Yeah,
shields a
I'm sorry,
recharge.
Crypto. It didn't have to be that way, but you got really pushy towards the end for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know where this is gonna come in.
We could just bunker down.
Already in the next ring. I smell victory. Smells like... Is that pork chops? Ah, funny.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Yeah, they all have purple armor, and I think you said red evos for one of them too, right?
Yeah, one of them does have red. I think it's the caustic.
That sounds about right. Scan.
Pump sonar detected. Someone's here. Yep.
Opening fire.
Coming in.
Yeah, Bloodhound's
Sorry,
got
crypto
purple.
buddy. No hard feelings.
Go bamboozle.
Like up on the hill by the truck.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Okay.
He ran down the hill. I shot him, and then he turned around.
Why not? I'll join you.
Popping smoke.
Let's see.
Gotta get up.
Okay, so he's nowhere near the truck anymore, so that's
Good
okay.
work. We're inside the next ring.
I didn't see if he was part of that team.
Oh, heavy ammo. That's nice.
That's always nice.
That is nice.
Oh, fighting. Oh, dude, we have circle.
I know.
Oh my
This
god.
might actually work in our favor in a way.
I would hope.
I have my ult. The only problem
have
is this
mine.
circle has a lot of entries.
Yeah.
That is probably the only downfall to it, really.
So there's 3 teams. Like, where are these other teams? Obviously 2 are fighting, but where's that
I want
other
to say that one's a solo.
Oh, someone's dropping in.
Target spotted.
They're not at the top of the hill yet, but they flew over this way from Geyser. Yep, coming up.
Track purple.
Broke.
Reloading.
Someone's over on the left side.
Recharging shields.
Someone just closed that door. Yep, there's the Bloodhound.
Yeah.
Broke. Oh, it's that team from Sorting Factory.
Ah, copy that.
Burning.
Threw my grenade out.
Nice.
Burning.
Is he shattered?
No,
No,
they
not yet.
moved.
Shit.
Oh, God, dude.
Giving him the chimney.
Didn't track, but he's blinded for now.
We got another squad here.
Wraith, you bitch. Come on, face.
Eating lead.
Dropping missiles towards the guys at the cover, rather than...
Come on in.
Oh, they're shooting... throwing grenades.
Oh, this grenade. Why?
I didn't break anybody, but that's okay. They're inside.
Contact. On my marker.
Wraith dropped that portal.
Yeah, let them... Let's see if they find each other first. Do your shields as well.
Recharging shield.
There was only one way up here if they're inside.
Yeah. Wraith dropped a portal from the shed. I'm pretty sure it's to the inside.
Yeah, so they'll hit each other soon. And some of them have already taken it. They already put traps down at the bottom.
Hostile. Danger close.
Faking him out with a decoy.
Double timing it.
Shot my dupes at the far end.
Copy that.
Coming upstairs.
Hold on. What is ring?
Let's reposition.
Lifeline here with a
banners.
PK.
Copy that. How are there 3 teams? Oh, I just...
That's how.
Reloading.
Got him. Bloodhound's out.
Enemies out. Bam.
Where is he?
Bam.
He's at the other end of the building.
Dibs.
Oh, yeah. I see. I broke a caustic. He's not dead yet. He threw out his ult.
45 seconds. Ring it.
Get to ring. Get to ring.
Dude,
Giving him the chimney.
This is starting to look
flashbacks.
Throw out a dupe if you can. I'm gonna pull up my ult, hopefully.
Get out there and bamboozle.
I got ult.
Okay.
It goes
Okay,
out once the ring starts to close, so that's 20 seconds.
Yep, I'm halfway to mine. 60.
Okay.
Where are these teams? There's gotta be a
They're
couple
all
solos
in there.
here.
They're all in there.
So it's 3-6.
God damn it.
369. There's gotta be a duo somewhere.
I'm telling you, they're in there.
duos.
Already in the next ring. I smell victory.
Alright, 95.
It smells kind of like
Hold on, hold on.
There it is, I got dupes.
Hold on, hold on. We gotta play this just right.
I
Go!
am on
Do it
mark.
now!
Firing for effect.
Do your dupes that I heard. No.
Shots fired and they're hitting me.
Got one over here.
Around.
Oh, I broke several.
Enemy spotted.
Got a shot at this guy. This guy's down. One more here. Shooting. They got no armor. He's
Fighting
busy.
each other.
There's one more. Near the ring. Push back.
Got the octane.
One more on your right.
Pathfinder, boom! Holy shit! Yeah!
Oh, you'll remember the name.
Remember that name.
Remember the name. You'll remember that name.
You are the Apex champions.
Remember it.
Oh.
God damn. You'll remember the name. And don't you freaking forget it.